Welcome back, fruit snacks, to another video. Today we're doing some character mashups. And basically the rules were I went on my phone and scrolled, and wherever my finger landed was the character. I got Kirby and Princess Jasmine. So I have been using Adobe Photoshop to, draw. So yeah, I've been really into digital drawing lately, and I haven't posted in a while, and I thought this would be a fun way to do more art, be active in it, and be able to be active on my YouTube channel because, like I said, I have not posted in a while. Starting out with a light sketch in some red. I like red because I will be using black as the ink, I guess, like the line art? Yes, as the line art, and it's a very different color from black, red, not the same. So now, where the idea came from is an amazing BuzzFeed YouTube show called Draw Off, where they get an animator and a cartoonist and they compete against each other to see who can draw the best. Sometimes they do character mashups, or sometimes they do characters from memory. I really like the idea of mashups, but I didn't have a fancy wheel, so putting my finger in Google was the next best option. I just love how excited Kirby looks to be on a magic carpet and wearing a wig. Like, that was kind of my idea, as like Kirby cosplaying as Jasmine, I guess, but I just ended up really liking it. I think I definitely like the sketch more than I liked the line art, but it works. And to color, I will be using a calligraphy brush just because, I don't know, they have like a bigger tip and I think they work better for coloring. Also, I am using a whole bunch of layers. A layer for the sketch, a layer for the line art, a layer for the colors and shadings. That's all on different layers. And we had little mishaps here. Oops. Now, I know what you're thinking, so let me just say it instead of you complaining, alright? So, Kirby's eye highlights are pink. Yes, I know, I just go back and erase it later, but to color, just coloring, I color everything. Most of it has pink, but I know that the next color will go over it opaque because I don't have the opacity down. And if you don't really know a lot about art and you're like, what in the world is she saying? Well, it's actually quite simple. Opacity is just how much a color shows up or not.
The colors overlap, so I really
like, as you can see, these colors are very bright and bold, saturated, but if I turn the opacity down, they'd be a little more clear. See-through is kind of the word. I also didn't want to use solid black for the hair because I did want to go in with shading later, and so I used a really deep blue, but I made sure it wasn't too deep so that way the black was able to go on nicely. And yes, the shading is here. I really enjoy the shading because I feel like without a little bit of basic shading, I feel like it just looks really flat and it's not 3D. And as we all know, hopefully, Kirby is a circle, like a sphere. I tried adding shading to the hair, but that looked downright ugly. So I erased it and started again. This time using a different brush and going over it in some like streaks. I feel like it looks like wet hair, but I guess I'm okay with that, even though there's no way that Jasmine would be getting wet. Or Kirby. And now for some highlights in the hair. I just used a very light blue. And after taking a step back, I realized I absolutely hate it. So, well, hate is a strong word. So I just went for some subtle highlights on the top of her hair. his, her, his or her. Whoa. So to add some final details, I just added some shading on the dress, and I wanted to do a background of some sort. So I decided to put Kirby riding the carpet in the night sky. So the last touches were to add some little itty bitty stars and then sign it. So here is the final drawing. I named it Jarby, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Bye!